Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. You know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about living, right? And we're going to talk about what do we need to do to live, right? Yes. Yes. Right? So, with that being said, remember that we are all trying to survive the C word and the vaccine. Is anybody's family forcing you all to anybody's employer forcing you all to take the vaccine? Anybody? All right, Nachos. Good morning and good health, Tracy. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Good morning, Tracy and Check. Good morning, Jenny G. Bovo. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Irie Scott. Good health, all. Good health. Hi, Stephen. Rhonda. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning, Layla. Tracy, you're the truth. Tracy 15, you're the truth. Thank you. Mother of Brats, good morning and good health, everyone. I just finished Lamar's YouTube channel. Which video did you watch? You're like, I just finished his channel. Which video did you watch? He's got a couple of good ones on there right now. Mm-hmm. What's no? What's no, mother of brats? No, mother of brats. Oh, you were answering something that I asked, and I can't remember what I asked. Good morning, Chantel. How are you? Chantel, is that your children in the back? That is such a pretty picture. Good morning, Chantel. How are you? Blessings, Sabrina. Blessings. Realness with Mr. Rowe. Hi, Realness with Mr. Rowe. The vaccine. The vaccine. Oh, Lamar has a 2024 video out. Oh, I did not know that. Ooh, that must be good. That must be good. Oh, he's got it out a little early, so that gives him time to for people to copy him. I really do predicted it videos in the future. I'm so scared to see that far into the future. Because you know me, I'm going to see hell and damnation. I ain't going to see nothing good. Nothing. Oh, no, I just really love black art. And it reminded me of me as a kid, and an artist in Israel. In Israel painted a few? That's nice. Hi, Devin. Hi, Tracy and fam. Wonderful Wednesday. Check up Wednesday. Check up. Oh, Irie saw the video too. Lamar's 2024 video. All right, I'll check it out. Um, all right. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? It's Checkup Wednesday, Hump Day, Checkup Wednesday. How are you doing? Let me know. Doing well. Doing well. I know you had some aches and pains though. So how are your aches and pains, Sabrina? Don't lie to me. Oh, you know what? I was telling the group last night that I don't feel like getting up. I should. I don't feel like getting up. I was telling the group last night that if you have sciatic pain, it's because you're vitamin B deficient. B1, B6, B12. Right? And that's a true story. This is something that doctors will not teach you. You are vitamin deficient. If you have sciatic pain or severe sciatic pain, it's a simple fucking solution. Let me go get my shit right now because everybody was complaining about sciatic pain and I copy people. It's not like I have an original thought anywhere. Did not wake up with some damn sciatic pain. Yes, I did. Ow. Yes, I did. Ow. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Do this. If I only had a brain. Oh, I don't have any clean washcloths. Oh, I think I gotta go laundry. I've decided to go laundry washing twice a week now. I wish I had a laundromat, um, a washer in my washer and dryer in my house. You are vitamin B deficient when you have sciatic pain. So sometimes I do ignore my vitamins for a couple of weeks. Let me tell you something, my body will react. So I think it's reacting to the girls last night, but I also think it's like some truth to it too. All right, let's see something. Great morning, Trinace. Hi, Trinace. Feeling drained, but got to keep moving. No, we talked about this. I'm trying to teach y'all. It's okay to feel drained. It's okay to call out from work. It's okay to go to work and be like, I'm sluggish, guys. It's going to be hard for me to produce very much. So I'm here. I'm present. I'm going to do the best I can, but It was a great video from Lamar's years 2024. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I sure do. I fell and fractured my back last year. Oh my God. Mm. Have you had operations and stuff? Oh my God. That is so scary. John Tell, I'm doing very well, Tracy. Thank you for checking on us. Now the question is, how are you doing? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. There's been some structural changes in my life, both physically and spiritually. And so um, I'm better. I'm better. The spiritual changes are daunting, right? They're daunting, but I'm better. Thank you, Chantel, for asking. Thank you for remembering. Oh, I always, well, my brain, I always remember. And then I forget. It's, my brain. It picks up what it needs to pick up in a moment that it needs to pick it up. Marlene, how are you? Where have you been? Da-da, and the tulips. Tulips is my favorite flower, by the way. My favorite. We used to grow tulips in the backyard of my house. And I used to wait for them to show themselves when spring came. Hmm. I feel great. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, Layla. Grand Rising, Miss Mama G at Tracy Brown, darling. And Mystical Misfits, how are you feeling, Miss Mama G? I relaxed, didn't walk today. Good. Just got a chiropractic appointment today. Good. Car got totaled. Not good. What do you mean your car got totaled? What happened? What happened, Irene? Don't leave us suspended like this. And by the way, my car got totaled. See ya. No. What happened? I'm good. I have been working. Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad. I didn't mean it that way. I think the world, the YouTube world wraps around me. That's all. I'm sorry. I just think it's all about the me's. No surgery, back brace, and physical therapy. Got it. Got it. Wow. I've been at my new job almost a year. It's the one you told me that I would get. Oh, are you serious? I'm so happy for you. I believe in me. I'm so happy for you. Aw. Physical therapy. Oh, no, I understood, sweetie. Is it working? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Pretty picture, Sarah. How are you? Oh, I can't believe you. I said that to you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. Hey, y'all, says Miss AC. Wasn't my fault. She's putting in bright. Mm, me and my babies was in the car. No. Irene, that's a nice picture, too. Almost done with chiropractor. We're all okay. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Um, did you sue? Did you sue, sweetie? Good morning, Tracy, and good health and good wealth to all. Thank you. Yolanda, good morning and good health, Tracy. Good morning, Miriam Brown, and good morning, Yolanda. Oh my God. All righty now. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I didn't go exercising this morning because I normally don't go on Wednesdays. I could have, but I chose not to. I chose to sleep in, right? Yeah, I chose to sleep in. All right. And then I got up at 7:30 or 7:15, and I was like, I didn't set my alarm clock because why should I? In any case, I was like, okay. And before I knew it, it was 8:15. So once it's that late, I told you guys, once I'm late, I'm late. I'm not trying to rush over here. I don't care if it's my job or your job. Once I'm late, I gotta stop, get some coffee, make some coffee. Yes. Oh, you are sewing. Good, 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 good. Get some money out of this child because that pain and suffering is no joke. No joke at all. Grand Rising Soul Sister, I'm late. No, you're not. I just started 15 minutes ago. I have a good lawyer, just got to start over looking for another car. Oh, I know. That's the worst. That's the worst, looking for another car. Are you going to buy? I have to tell you, car accidents are symbolic of something that you're going through, right? So it usually means stop. All bets are off. Stop. That's what a car accident usually means, right? Stop. You're going too fast. You're doing something wrong. I'm not saying it was your fault. I know that. But spiritually, it means stop. Cold turkey, right? Full stop. So you need to ask yourself, seriously, what is spirit trying to tell you when they say full stop? When they say full stop, what is it that they're saying? Oh, did you? It got it. You got it yesterday? Do you know when I mailed that out? Look at the date on the package. It must have been 2 weeks ago. You just got it yesterday? That sounds crazy to me, but you're welcome. By the way, I should tell everyone I am switching over to all my spiritual work. Um, oh my goodness, you became a nurse? I've got this one little girl in Africa. I swear she's been following me since she was like 10. I swear. She's all grown up now. Aww. I watched her graduate from high school, all on Facebook, college, and now it looks like she's a nurse. I can't. Aww. Look at you, all grown. I'm not going to say grown up, all grown. She has been following me since she was a kid. I mean, skinny as this. You know, when we're young and we're like 14, there's nothing to us, right? Nothing. We're like this. She all grown now. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Oh, she did graduate as a nurse. I did want to say it. Congratulations on being a nurse. Look at you. Look at you. Aw, that is so cool. Don't know this girl from Adam. She's just been following me um since she was 10 or 11 or 12 or 13. I don't know. All right. Okay. I'm over Facebook. Why did I go on Facebook? I don't remember. Okay. Haha, just checked my mail from traveling. Oh, got it. Got it. Hi, Colton. Hey, everyone. How are you, Colton? Tracy, love you here. And also, you look beautiful. Thank you. My boss said my hair was dry yesterday. And it has been dry because I'm always at work and I sweat so much. You could tell I am not a Caribbean. When you're not a Caribbean, you sweat. So I was like, yeah, my hair's dry because I sweat from here on down. But I poured oil on it yesterday. After she said it, I was like, okay, let me pour some oil on my hair. Urgh. I was in Florida 2018, 2019, three accidents, all not my fault. Interesting. Car accidents mean stop. Really does. So if you had three, you didn't listen to the first one. Like God is like, stop. It could be anything, could be relationship issues, anything. Left Florida after the third one. Florida's a no fault state. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. That's so funny. I know. I think California is a no fault state too. And just before the COVID, I had a car accident. I had my grandson in the car, my assistant's wife in the car, and her baby in the car. Right, her baby is Ezra's age, 2 years old actually, and they were in the back seat, and we were running to get some uh, pizza, and we were running home to watch a movie. Totally my fault, all of it. I remember we were together, and I was almost in a car accident 3 miles away, and I didn't take that as a sign. And so we continued on to my house, and bingo, bango. I don't know why I ran a red light. I literally ran a red light. It was totally my fault. And got slammed in the side. And I remember like a blanket coming over the car, I would say this way. None of us got hurt. None of us, right? And so when the insurance came for me, the insurance said, whose fault was it? And I said, it was the other driver. Like, full face lie. I said it was the other driver. And so they called me back and they said, listen, the other driver said it was your fault. And I said, impossible. There's uh, never. They called me back and they said, ma'am, we have video. He had a dash cam video. And I said, it must have been altered because it was not my fault. I stuck to the lie. They showed me the video. They called my lawyer. My lawyer was like, give up the ghost. And I said, I will not. My lawyer was like, Tracy, we have video. And I was like, I won't do it. I will not admit to anything. I did not create this accident. Full face lie, sticking to the lie, right? I was going to die with this lie, right? They write me a letter and they say, now we're in the middle of the COVID, right? God really protected me. They write me a letter and they go, it was absolutely your fault. This man is going for physical therapy, whatever, yada, yada, and and you're gonna pay his bills of $22,000. So I looked at the letter that they sent me. I nicely folded it and I put it away, never to look at it again. Nobody's gonna tell me I owe somebody $22,000 when it wasn't my fault. When you believe something, you just believe it. I don't care. So I took the letter, refolded it, put it back, put it on my where I put all my mail, right? Just left it right on top. Didn't hear from them. Did not hear from them. This was like in April or May. They sent the letter and they're like, you're going to owe $22,000 for his medical bills. November comes around, I get a letter. I take the letter and I don't respond. This time I don't even open it because they're going to force me to believe something I cannot believe in. This time I don't even open it. I take it and I put it away. Seriously. Right? This is in November. By March, I was buying a ticket to come to St. Croix for a month. And then I said to God, if I can move, will you let me? Make it easy. And then I kind of figured God would let this happen. So I started cleaning out my house, even though I wasn't sure I was going to move. I started cleaning out my house, which meant I had to go through my mail. Because I actually don't open a lot of mail. My dad said to me, if you want to know what's going on in your life, open your goddamn mail. I never listened to my dad. But now I think I get to relocate, but I can't prove it. But something told me, clean out your closets, clean out your mail, organize, right? Put things in boxes, organize, right? So first thing I attack is my mail. I open them, boom. And now I really don't care how much I owe because I'm about to go to the Caribbean. I really don't care. So I open the mail. I get to the insurance company mail. You know what they said to me? We are zeroing out your bill. You do not have to pay it. I was like, you know what's the first thing I thought? The first thing I thought is people need to believe in God because this is a happy moment. I did not pay that bill because I said I wasn't going to pay it. I wasn't going to pay it. I said it wasn't my fault. It was totally my fault. It wasn't my fault. And God agreed. God was like, girl, it's not your fault. I was like, I know, God. I know. Aww. For my baby, 143. Hi, for my baby. Hope you're okay, Irie Scott. Elwims, child, get out of Florida with the quickness. I thought I had a banner that said, hit me. Congratulations to the girl who's a nurse. Aw, Soul Sister. Soul Sister finds all my stories funny. You got to be a Leo to get the stories. You got to be a Leo. Tracy, God is good. You didn't have to pay that bill. I know. It sure wasn't your fault. Hey, Walker, like, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't. And my lawyer was like, because I know her. She's the same lawyer that handled Tony's concertos. She was like, come on. And I was like, I didn't do it. She's like, she says, I looked at the video. They sent it to me first. And I was like, I know. That video must be doctored because I do it. So, interesting thing about car accidents, though, and I want you to know this, Irene. Is it Irene that had the car accident? Okay, interesting thing about car accidents. It breaks up your kundalini, it breaks up your system. So it actually could take years to get back into normal again. So one of the advice that I'm going to give you is to do the physical therapy, but to keep exercising. Physical therapy is one thing, and you finish the physical therapy because that's part of what's important. Any psychological damage, because you might have to tell your lawyer you need counseling. Go to counseling. Trust me on this. I know what I'm talking about. Just tell your lawyer, I'm traumatized. And you make sure that your children have separate cases. I'm sure your lawyer already told you this, but your children have separate cases. And their case, because they're so, I'm thinking because they're young, needs to be open in case there's any effects afterwards. I teach you, don't close this case ever for your children. You close it for yourself. You do not have to close it for your children. All right? Because you don't know what could come about later, and you have to explain to a doctor, well, she wasn't in an accident 5 years ago. Nope, case gets reopened. Yep, period. All right? Well, yeah. You know what? You're right, because he was an Uber driver. So he probably did have an accident before. He was probably already milking the system. I didn't think about that. He was probably already milking the system. They found out he was milking the system, and then they couldn't charge me. You solved it, Mama G. You solved the case. You're the Uber driver. Them damn Uber drivers cannot be trusted. Do not call me Dominique. Call me Charlie. Grand Rising, Miss Tracy. Grand Rising. That's probably what happened. The Uber driver probably had an active case out there, maybe 3. And they were like, you just do this for a living, even though this might have been a legitimate car accident. Yep. Wow. Just wow. Interesting. Yeah, they gave no explanation. They act like they were doing me a favor. We have decided to, blah, blah, blah in your favor, and you do not have to pay this bill. The Uber driver was probably a scam artist. Yep, there you go. And they found out. Insurance companies, they find shit out quick. hmm You have a digital footprint out there. Insurance drivers are better than detectives. They gonna find you. His karma caught him. I never knew what happened. You probably had a case against the Uber driver. Turns out I did go to the chiropractor, but the chiropractor that they sent me to, the minute COVID happened, that chiropractor shut down, and so I went someplace else, and then my grandkid, my grandchild, and the other little girl, I tried to convince them to go to chiropractor, um, but they didn't go for some reason. I don't know why. Um, because COVID. There were no buses. That was the beginning of COVID. It was a nightmare. Um, but they did pay out chiropractor for me. Mhm. I'll go see a doctor on a dime. I ain't got no problem seeing a doctor. I just remembered I was bruised though. The bruising was bad. No hurt, but I had a bad bruise all up. Put my leg up. I can't see my beautiful leg. Oh, God damn it. See. Okay. All up my leg. I had a bad bruise. All up my leg. You know what I was worried about when all was said and done? The pizza. The pizza. I was upset over the pizza. I was like, damn, the pizza. This way you know you lost your mind. You got your grandkid in the car, you got another family in the car. And in the end, I was worried about the pizza. Very unstable woman. Very unstable. So it turns out, at the time, I had a group that doesn't really matter. So we were watching The Craft, and I was going to introduce The Craft to Ezra and this little girl. And so I told the mom, I was like, I want everybody to come over. I want y'all to watch The Craft with me. And then I was like 2 hours late to put on my Periscope. And then I text everyone, because we had a group text. I text everyone, and I was like, I was in a car accident, but I'm still coming to view The Craft. And I don't think anyone cared. You know what I mean? I don't think they cared. And I still, in pain, because I just wanted to see The Craft, I went back and got some pizza. I got a whole pizza pie after they took my car. Ezra's mother came to get him. And my assistant's wife and her daughter, I sent them home in another Uber. And it was just me. And so I went back to get a small pizza pie. Why wouldn't I? Nobody saw me, right? Everybody had left. So nobody saw me go get another piece of pie. Although there was debris all over the street. I mean, I had to walk over my own debris to get the pizza pie. But, pizza's important. You got to get the pizza, right? And then I didn't walk on the same side as the debris. I walked on the other side coming back. And my apartment complex was pizza shop, apartment complex, and a street separated us. And I got my pizza and put on The Craft for the group, and sat there in pain and ate my pizza and watched the movie The Craft, because that's what I wanted to do. Because there were times when I just lose it. Didn't you love Periscope? I miss Periscope so fucking much. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best. I don't know what Twitter was thinking giving up Periscope. It was the best. Yeah. Actually, I could watch the Craft right now. I love The Craft. And also, oh, I don't have Rachel True's deck in front of me. But I use Rachel True's deck, the black girl in The Craft. She came out with a deck, and I use it, and I love it. All right. So, Irie, don't forget, even your children have a case with the lawyer. Do they, by the way? All right. Oh, which reminds me, thank you for my all-seeing eye necklace. So I discovered something that I'll explain to you guys later, but I discovered something about the protective eye. It's associated with, hey, who is this? Oh, I was like, I know that's not your children. Nice Caribbean costumes this year on the parkway. Very elaborate costumes. Yes, yes. How do they make these costumes? They're so cool. Oh, this is nice. You know what I love about black girls? You can't take the black off us. You can't take the thick thiness off us too. The thick thiness stands. Oh, you can't take the thick thiness. Oh, somebody from St. Croix. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. Oh, she had the Virgin Islands. Oh, look at that. Let's see, is this my family? I sure can't tell. You know when your cousin starts, oh yeah, I think is that my family? I can't tell. Is that my family? Let's see. One of my cousins had twins, but they don't quite look alike. Okay, I don't care. Um, as your cousins get older and they start growing into themselves, you begin not to recognize them. You're like, oh, is that my cousin's daughter? All right, what are we talking about? I know I miss Periscope too. Aww. No uniforms? Okay, all right. What are we doing? All right, let's talk. Oh, my mama. Let's talk the 5 things you need to know. September 6th. September 6th. All right. With COVID-19 cases once again on the rise, they're saying it's not showing up as badly. But look, Joe Biden got COVID again. How do they know? Let me ask you something, everyone. How do they know that Jill Biden has COVID when testing has ended? So is testing only for the president and the first lady? But the rest of the world has no idea if we're suffering from a cold or COVID. They have privilege. See, we should really not let the president and the first lady get away with that. They get to be tested and they get to know. Okay, guys, I broke my closet. Can you see behind me? The only problem I've ever had in this apartment is the closet comes off the hinges. That's the only problem I've ever had. And my landlord is constantly fixing my closets. It has to be symbolic for something, but I can't keep the closets on the hinges. Always one comes off. So I really broke it. I mean, this is the remnants of it. It really came off the hinges. I guess you can push it back in, or maybe crazy glue it and push it. I don't. It literally fell, and I have a concrete floor, so it, if it was carpet, it wouldn't have fell apart. But I have a concrete floor. COVID is high in Cali. Devin, you live in Cali? I still have some COVID tests that were sent for free. Now they make you pay. I know. Um, I have some free ones too, I think. You gotta check. What? Cali and Detroit? What? Florida too? Oh, Lena says check the box for expiration dates. Check the box. Okay, update for September 1st in Cali. New hospital admissions, 593,000. Oh man. Oh, 593,000 is the total. Three 374 a daily average, or at least 400 people test positive for COVID a day. Hi, Lena. How are you? I recognize your picture. Very glamorous. Very glamorous. Um, and about 9 deaths a day. And the rate is going up. It's up 14%. Wow. 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 I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. They knew they were only sending those tests to last for about a year, right? Once they said the pandemic was over, those tests were no good. So true. They planned that crap. So true. Hi, Birdie. Hi, Birdie. Mass mandates are coming back in certain states and industries. I know. I would say to anyone, I'm gonna tell you. if you are flying, if you are going into airports, wear your mask. I don't care how healthy you feel. Somebody in that airport has COVID. It's okay. She understood. All right, moving on. Extreme weather. The world has just experienced the hottest summer on record. What did Lamar call it? Climate boiling. Climate boiling. According to a new report from the European Union's Climate Change Service, me too, I just stopped too. It took me forever to take my mask off. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm not. Data shows the planet experienced its hottest in June, followed by the hottest in July. Make up your mind. Was it June? Was it July? Come on, people. As triple-digit heat seared parts of the U.S. and popular global travel destinations. Mr. Bird, Mr. Bird, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Bird. They only come here because they like the sound of my voice. A key threshold scientists have long warned the world must stay under to prevent the most catastrophic impacts of climate change. Good morning, Mr. Bird. Hi. Hi. I think this is a girl. Hi, Mr. Bird. Meanwhile, the high temperatures warming the Atlantic Ocean are fueling another potentially dangerous hurricane. Tropical storm Lee is expected to rapidly intensify and could impact the Leeward Islands of the Caribbean by this weekend. And then hit straight to Florida. It's true. All of these hurricanes are just making a beeline to Florida. Sorry, Florida. I'm sorry. In any case, I broke my door. Can you guys see the door right there? I broke my door. All this shit came out. There's more. Oh my God. It's not my house. I don't think this is a door you can replace. Oh my God. I think you have to restore it. I don't think you can replace it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know how to tell him. I don't know how to tell him. Oh my God. Maybe I won't tell him. Maybe I won't tell him until I leave. I'll be like, the door broke yesterday as I was packing up. Oh my God. Oh, I have this thing about messing up people's apartments. Oh my God. Oh. I feel like if you gave me something nice, you should get it back the way you gave it to me. Oh my God. I need a carpenter. I need a carpenter. I need a carpenter. I need somebody that fixes doors. So maybe I won't tell him, right? I won't tell him. Help me. You all know I'm about to I'm about to start some lion shit again. Did you break the door? No. But it's broken. I know. And you're the only one in the house. I know. Did you break it? No. I never broke it. I'm about to pull some shit. So what I was thinking was putting up curtains instead. I think curtains would be prettier anyway. I can't stand these swinging doors, and I'm like Hercules. I just pull the doors off the hinges. They're just like Hercules. I'm very strong. So I was thinking putting up a rod and just putting up curtains. It would just save my life. And then I don't have to tell him until I move. I could do that. And then I could save all the pieces. But seriously, I don't know where the rest of the pieces are actually. Look, can you tell? Look, see that? There's a bunch of holes there. The door's broken to smithereens. No, it's broken. I need a carpenter. On my mama. On my. Can you glue it back with wood glue? Did the door come off the track? Yeah. Want me to show you? I'm embarrassed. Uh, look. Okay, look. The door came off the track, right? And fell. And then I guess you gotta push it in this way, right? You gotta push it in. And then these all have slots, right? I thought this one was completely broken. This might be salvageable. You just gotta push it back in the slots, and I guess, like you said, use wood glue, effiche. Uh, it just this part widened, so I gotta get. I don't even know how. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got 4. 1, 2. Okay, maybe it's salvageable. Thank you, effiche. Oh, oh, oh my God. Maybe it's salvageable. And then I think I'm gonna still put curtains up. I cannot. I think I should put curtains up and just leave the doors open. Just stop trying to open it and close it. Like I'm too powerful. I swing the doors open. No, I don't. I don't do that shit because I know how fragile these doors are. But since I've been here, my only complaint has always been to my landlord, can you put the doors back on? Can you put the doors back on? It's always been my only complaint. And it's not his fault. I just think it's my relationship with doors. Let's see. Let's see. What is the meaning of doors? Let's see. Probably some goddamn portal in there. And closing the door stops some goddamn monster from coming out. That's probably the problem. Meaning, oh no, wait. I bet you spiritual meaning of doors. You know when you're a kid and you're like, there's a monster in my room. And then you're like, where? It's either under the bed or in a goddamn closet. And I have no spiritual activity here. None. I've had spiritual activity in my last apartment. That was really funny. But none here. And I think they're trying to get out through the door. Spiritual meaning of doors. When we look at the world around us, we could see, feel, and know that the symbols accompany us in a dream and also in real life. In communication with other people and everything created by man and nature, and our attempts to express ourselves through thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. That's why I don't like to read websites. Like, stop explaining. I asked a simple fucking question. What is the meaning of doors spiritually? It's easy. You just say, this is it. No, they got to give me this whole big explanation. This is how I feel. Mop, 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 nap, nap, nap. Oftentimes, it's easier to express yourself through symbols, and in a sense, we could see symbols in everyday objects. Whatever that may be, something trivial can have a symbolic meaning, and it can show us the spiritual meaning that we never thought it could have, but they do. And a symbolic value does not have to do anything to do with what? Symbols are hidden in words, thoughts, feelings, and actions or themes through which we try to convey something. Oh my God, the words. Stop it with the words, website. All right. In short, it speaks to the limit of universal boundaries, the cosmic principle that divides our world, and is not possible to function without it. It is created in this way, and it is given. First of all, we must say that doors are an everyday object, right? But the one part that is important and meaningful for every day, it is our entrance and exit. See, I'm telling you, somebody's trying to get out of these closets. I'm telling you. The way in and the way out. Every object where people stay in has doors. Every religious and every other. You know, all these words, and you don't even use right, complete sentences. Since the dawn of time, when the first, see, I don't have time for this. Now the doors have something more. Symbols. The fact is, no other symbol portrays the famous philosophical concept of two worlds that exist in our universe. So favorite doors represents the clearest picture of eternal life. You die, and then you go through the light door. Do you really? And go into the other world. For example, if you're going to heaven, you are going up to the door. I don't believe that, people. I don't believe that. No. This is just one explanation. I can't take this. Anybody else find it? Tracy, it's going to be okay. Yes. Yes. These are the doors that were these are original doors from 30 years ago. These are the original doors. What is that? An open door signifies entering a new stage in your life and new opportunities. Oh, oh. Doorways always represent a choice, a decision, the choice to stay or to go, or one path or another. The metaphor of a courier of doors is often used to represent a multiple of choices. So it's not my fault again, right? We're back to saying it's not my fault, right? We're there. Don't give me a good excuse because I'm gonna use it. Come on, let's put out more excuses here. Oh, listen to this. What do doors symbolize in the Bible? According to biblical scholars, doors signify communication and agreement. Often, when the doors are open, which now this is just open, they were in communication with God and others. When they were closed, they did not communicate or were not in agreement. This door busted wide open. How do you know a door is from God? The Bible gives us some principles to help us discern if an open door opportunity is really from God. The door that God opens will never contradict his word. The door that God opens will be accompanied by confirmation. The door that God opens will require to depend upon him. All right. Biblical meaning of doors and dreams. Well, I didn't dream it though. I don't like to read something that I did not dream. All right. Oh, hold. One more time. Spiritual meaning of doors. A door signifies communication and conjunction. Angels and spirits have habitations which appear like those which are in the world, and what is a secret each God. They flow forth in spiritual things which are in heaven, which are constantly in mind. Communication of truth, the good, are there to represent to view by means of doors. All right. Doors are about communication, and apparently, I'm telling you, something's going to come out of them doors. I'm telling you. Oh my God. I'm going to put up curtains. Hi, Bray, with your purple blue. I love, how much I love the purple blue. You know how much I love the purple blue. You know it. Purple blue heart. That's my favorite color heart. All right. Let's get back to CNN. Can you guys see why I'm a horrible worker? Is it evident now? If I were working with you, you would wait for me to come to work because you know I'd have the best stories to tell every day about some dumb adventure just trying to get home. You know that. So if we work together, you'd be like, it's 9:05. Tracy's not here. And then somebody will say, Tracy don't get here till 9:20 every day. You never notice that? And when she comes in, she's coming in with some, what do you call that restaurant? Denny's coffee. And then I come in with like an elaborate story to tell. True story. Can you imagine working with me? You'd never work. You'd beg me. You would beg me to stop talking. Tracy, I have to work, or else we're both going to get fired. I mean, no, go work. I'm going to lunch. You just got here. I know, but I might as well just go to lunch. I was a horrible worker. Horrible. Remember yesterday I was talking about my son, what a horrible student he was? Apples don't fall far from the tree at all. I was a great student. I was a horrible adult. Oh my God. Okay. I got so many things to tell you guys, and my mind is a lot's going on in my brain today. So please join me on my Type P spiritual channel. Oh, Mr. Bird, are you getting ready to nest? Mr. Bird is getting ready to nest. And you know they're about to make some babies. Mr. Bird's about to make some babies. Oh, you know what? You look like Kamala. All right. What was I doing? Oh, Okay, so your channel, edit, copy, channel, go back, purple hair channel. Oh my God. Okay. There's so many things to tell you guys in my mind. There's lots going on in my brain today. So, please join me on my Type P spiritual. Oh, this is very interesting. A lingualic website, doors spiritually means may be a transition, a way to cross from one place to the next, a beginning or an end. Very interesting because that's what Lamar said to me last night. Lamar just said that to me last night. Lamar was like, "You look like you're transitioning." And I was like, uh. And I go, "I am." Wow. Wow. Thank you, Pink Lily Phil. Thank you. All right, Bree. That's why I came here. All right, Pink Lily Phil. Thank you so much. So, okay, so what? What am I doing? You're welcome, Miss Tracy. Thank you. That's very profound. And I'm going through something. And I talked about it in group last night because I had a discovery. I had a discovery that is crazy. It's such a discovery. So I need to figure out what to do with this discovery. So, but we talked about it last night in group, and it's just, it's a heavy discovery. It's heavy in any case. So what I think I'm going to do is just put a curtain up, curtain rod up, and just put curtains up until I feel like confessing to the door breaking. All right. Oh, CNN. CNN. All right. So there's this manhunt out in Pennsylvania. By the way, everything's either happening in Florida or Pennsylvania. What is that about? I don't know. A Pennsylvania community is on edge. Schools are on lockdown for an escaped convicted murderer. Danilo Cavalente enters its 7th day. He hasn't left the prison area. And I think he's waiting for a drop. I think this was an inside job. I think he needs something from inside the prison. I feel like there was supposed to be a prison drop. And because this got out too fast, they couldn't make the drop. And because he's not a brain, like there's no brains, he's hanging around the prison waiting for the drop. But the drop can't happen because all eyes are on everything. Okay. The man has forced school closures. Police advise area residents keep their doors and cars locked, warning that the man is extremely dangerous. He's probably in somebody's house right now. Nobody knows it. Proud Boys. Proud Boys, stand down. Former Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio was sentenced Tuesday to 22 years in prison. Now, I have a theory about this. None of them have been getting overtly high sentences. The minute Trump got indicted, the next person got 22 years. That's my theory. Judge says Tarrio organized a far-right Proud Boys group that was at the front of the Capitol riot. He was seen breaking barriers, smashing windows, and letting rioters inside, yada, yada, boom, boom, boom. Is Tarrio Italian? Because in a weird kind of way, he looks black. What's his name? Tarrio. Enrique. He's Spanish. Because he looks brown or black. See? Just racist. They gave the brown skin one the big, see? And Enrique is Spanish, right? Tarrio is Spanish. January 6th. See? They gave the brown skin one the most sentence. And he's got the most. That's hilarious. Is Enrique black? Oh my God. The topic is Enrico Tarrio black? Enrique Tarrio is a Cuban American. He was born in Cuba. I'm going to tell you something about Cubans, and don't get mad at me, Cubans, because especially Cubans in Florida. Y'all love the white culture. They love the white culture. That's another reason why Florida keeps attacking Cuba. Hurricanes keep attacking Cuba. Cuba gets puppeted. And Florida. Cubans love the white race. And they love Republicans. They don't think for themselves. They think white. True story. Sorry. True story. So he was a part of this group because Enrique thought he was white. Sorry. There's a lot of Cubans that believe in Trump in Florida. Yep, they think they are one of them. Yep. No, we can't put Afro in front of his name because he doesn't claim Afro. I'm not calling him an Afro-Cuban. He's Cuban, he's light-skinned, he thinks he's white. Okay, 22 years in jail. Because you know who doesn't think you're white? The system sees you as black. Yes, they love the white culture. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, yeah, but I'm sure your family is cool. Especially if y'all add Afro-Cuban. We're talking about Enrico and his dumb ass and loving white culture. I'm not saying he claimed to be white. I'm saying he loved white culture. And a lot of Cubans love white culture. And look where it's getting you. Y'all got to be careful. Because what you love and how they see you, two different things. And that older generation, I don't know about the younger generation, but he's young. He must be in his early 40s. And to have a mentality to think that as a man of color, the way they see you, and to lead this group called the Proud Boys for a crazy white president was going to be safe for you, go to jail. Go to that. Now you got to go to jail. I don't care. I don't care because you didn't try to save yourself. So it turns out Enrico is Cuban, on the light skin side, Cuban. And when you're on the light skin side, y'all be wanting to pass. And in some official government documents, they now put Hispanic as white. They go white, Hispanic, white. All of a sudden, they want to claim Mexicans because the white population is decreasing. Now they want to claim Mexicans. You know, they're like, if you're Mexican, this is in California, can't speak for other states. If you're Mexican, do you think you're white? You can check off white, Hispanic background. And then they count you in a white category. But they got borders up to stop the rest of your people. Make it make sense. Okay, let me stop. Now all my Cubans are going to leave me. All my MAGAs left me. Now all my Cubans are going to leave me. I'm okay with that. Y'all got to learn today. Everybody got to learn. I'm okay with that. Ukraine. The Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken. Does anybody know if Ukraine is racist? Is Ukraine racist? I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, Senator Republican leader Mitch McConnell is expected to address his health today during a closed-door GOP conference meeting after two recent health scares in front of the TV cameras. Last week, the 81-year-old Kentuckian stood silent for about 30 seconds. It would have been longer if nobody intervened. In the middle of a news conference, the second time he had endured a frozen on-camera moment since July. The Capitol's attending physician, Brian Monahan, said in the newsletter released by McConnell's office on Tuesday that there's no evidence he had a seizure disorder or that he experienced a stroke or a movement disorder such as Parkinson's disease after he was evaluated by a group of 4 neurologists. All right, let's just make it easy since everybody's lying to us. Let's make it easy. Is Mitch going to retire? Satori! I love when topics make y'all come out. Beautiful picture, by the way. She's like, Ukraine is racist as the day is long. Yes. Oh my God. All right. Will McConnell be forced to retire? What do you guys think? Will McConnell be forced to retire? What do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Is he going to announce today that his dumbass needs to retire? You're 81. What are you holding on to? You know what he's holding on to? Money. He needs to finish some projects. That's and it's big money, not a little bit of money, lots of money with big corporations and big business and the NRA and bullshit like that. Please, God, talk to me about Makano. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. What time is it? 1:25. I'm a document. Makano is your child, is your love, is your beloved. Please, God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. He has to retire. He's going to make the sacrifice and he has to retire. Um, this is a house, so I guess he's going to announce it today at the White House. It's for the greater good of the justice system that he is participating in. The Fool card is in the past, and the Fool card is a journey card, actually, but it's a journey into the unknown. And he does not want to retire. I don't know who the King of Pentacles is, but I think they're deciding right now who is going to take over his spot. I don't think they can afford to leave it open. The Ten of Swords tells me that if he doesn't retire, it's not looking good. So it's kind of like, please retire. I think it just makes the Republicans look bad, you know? Like, why are you hanging on? Everybody else has to retire in this world. So why are you hanging? But he's hanging on because of money. Money. I get the Nine of Pentacles, all about the money, but it's inside his head. So there's some unfinished business with money, or McConnell is waiting for some money to come in, and it hasn't shown up yet. He is being forced out, guys. He is. They're saying, please leave. This is embarrassing, and it's not making us look good. I get the Six of Wands, and I get this as victory. I don't know who's victorious, though, by him stepping down. Are the Democrats victorious if he gets to step down? Because what's happening here is long-term relationships that McConnell has established with various groups. And no one can be trained to do what this guy has established. And by the way, he's corrupt. So if he finally steps down, this could spark the beginning of new eras and new people and a change in Congress and a change in Congress leadership. All right. He's just waiting. He didn't want to retire. Yes, he's going to retire. Yes. I mean, they're trying to save him, right? Remember when he walked around with the blue hands? And so they helped prevent the blue hands. And didn't he walk around with like a nose that was peeling off? Do you guys remember that? Something weird that was happening to his face, and they fixed that. And then do you remember he was like turning colors, and everybody was like, does anybody see McConnell's hands? And something about his nose. They're really putting him in some damn chamber to revive his skin. Seriously, I think there's a chamber he goes into and it helps revive his skin. But at this stage of the game, it's crazy. He's never done anything for the people of Kentucky. You're right. But it's not about the people of Kentucky. It's about big, big, big secret deals. Mitch is holding on to money, secrets, and lies. Yes. Mitch needs a complete overhaul. Mitch looks like a character from Silence of the Lambs. Yes, Renee. Yeah, see? Renee, another one. Just comes out and the topic is like, oh, this is my topic, Tracy. Now you're talking. Let's talk politics. Renee's like, no, he wants to go 10 toes up, scared to give up power and control. It's true. I know that. I remember Satari. That's why I keep asking the question. That's why I keep asking instead of reading what they're going through. All right. Yeah, I've been hearing something about Dianne Feinstein. She's another one that's just not stepping down. Them old folks ain't gonna step down. Who's the other one? It's Dianne Feinstein, and also she seems to be healthy. Nobody's talking about her. Maxine Waters, she's damn near 92. They're all old, but she never complains about her health, so we're gonna leave her alone for now. But Mitch is literally looking at us and unaliving himself as we're looking at him. Like we're looking at him and we're going, is he unaliving from the feet up? Diane is done too. Nope. Y'all better leave Pelosi alone. Don't bring Pelosi into this mess. Do not leave Pelosi alone. I'm not talking about, nope, nope. She is a powerhouse. I will not talk about Pelosi. Nope, nope. I'll talk about Biden before I talk about Pelosi. No, I don't believe that's what happened. One day I'll tell you guys the whole story, but I don't believe that's what happened. Nope. One day I'll tell you guys, but that's not what happened. Nope. Maxine is an 85-year-old freedom fighting Leo. I love her. I don't know if I love her. Soul sister. I don't know if I love her. I think the community that she houses looks like shit. I think it's just me. I think she's never taken care of her community. I think she's got buildings in the Watts area and she's never taken care of Watts. Tell me I'm wrong, but I just don't see the rebuilding of Watts. I think now they're gentrifying, but she's had Watts for fucking 85 years. I don't believe in her. I'm sorry. You know I'm pro-black, but I'm pro-black my community. And there are people like Jesse Jackson. I have to include Maxine Waters. Maybe I don't know her history enough to say this, but I know I lived in California. I know that I've walked the streets of Watts, and I don't see where she has taken care of her community. I've seen Compton built up, and Watts has stayed the same. That's bullshit. I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's more to the story. One day I'll tell you. Much more to the story. So, I respect that she's a Leo. I expect that she's a freedom fighter. I, I, I'm really wondering what she did with her monies to fix up the community. I don't get her. I hate to say it, but I've felt that all my life. I've said it before. I've said it before on this channel. I'm not going to support Maxine Waters When Watts to this day looks like shit. I mean, it looks like shit. The projects look like shit. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm not happy with her. All right. Cocktails and channel. I think he's unaliving himself on live TV. I think he's just decaying. He's just decaying from the feet up. And then we're watching him on live TV and he just. Oh my God. All right, guys. Am I finished with my job? I do the worst job ever. Yeah, I am. And then Joe Jonas, he files for divorce, but his wife just put out a statement. He filed for divorce because he wants to be like, I filed first. But his wife put out a statement. She's like, I just want my freedom back. I just felt strangled in this marriage. So he filed for divorce to save face, but she put out a statement to say, you suck as a man. I believe her. Maxine was a voice in fighting police brutality, gang violence, and cracking out communities. Okay. All right. I understand. I'm not going to, I'll pull back my energy a little bit. I understand. He stands there buffering. Yes. Watch Mitch zone out like he has Parkinson's or something else. Maybe. They're saying it's nothing. They're saying, no, there's nothing wrong. There has to be something wrong. Like, come on, people. They're like, nope, it's not this, it's not that. And like, come on, give him a brain scan. There's a problem. Or maybe he's just 81. Have you all ever had an 81-year-old grandfather? And you're like, hey, granddad, how you doing? I'm doing good. Let me tell you about this one time. Grandpa, Grandpa, were you saying something? No. Grandpa, you were saying something. Maybe it's just simple as like old age. I don't know. I was in Watts. I believe it was Watts. She's next to Watts, child. And there was a big building with her name on it, and the surrounding community looked like shit. So maybe I was just outside of Watts, and who has Watts? It doesn't matter. She's next to Watts, and Watts looks like shit, and so does the surrounding community. Have you been in Watts lately, Soul Sister? It's disgusting. They're only now trying to build it up. And I'm sorry, fentanyl is all over Watts. All over. All over Watts. No. Mm-mm. No. One of my sister's caregivers, I mean, they had to fire her, but she was there with Tony for years, and then she went on fentanyl, and then she died. And she lived in a Watts area. Yeah. Yeah. Brian goes, nope, never had no grandpa. Well, that's how grandpas act. They act just like Mitch McConnell. Grandpa, you asked me to go to the store. Did I? Yes. Interesting. No, not interesting. What do you want from the store? And back in the day, there was no cell phone. So it's not like grandpa can text you and be like, oh, now I remember. You're going to go to the store, walking, by the way, come all the way back, and grandpa's going to say, promise you, did you get my bread? You, we, we went through this. I was like, do you need anything? You couldn't remember, grandpa? And now I'm back and you need bread? You better go back and get my bread. Are you kidding? You better go. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Fine. Hmm. Your mom. I said grandpas. Grandpas. They don't survive like the mommies survive because the moms kill the grandpas. By the time grandpas get to be 81, they are exhausted because his wife yelled at him for 81 years. She has Torrance? Torrance is huge. She has Torrance, Compton, Inglewood, Hawthorne is hers. Watts is who has Watts? And why is there a building? No, it's not in Compton. Them vent zombies are scary. Yeah. This new drug out here is scary. Let me see something. Which Congress person, leader, has Watts? Has has Watts in Cali? I'm checking. Okay. Close. It looks like it's reaping season. I'm not getting my answers either. She's a big area. She's 85 too. She's a very big area. Waters has represented large parts of South Central Los Angeles, Los Angeles coastal communities, Westchester, Playa del Rey, as well as the cities of Torres, Gardena, Hawthorne, Inglewood, and Lawndale. She's a huge area. I never knew that. It includes much of southern Los Angeles. I think that's the part I'm complaining about, the southern Los Angeles part, because that was right outside of my community, and the southern Los Angeles part sucked. She has Watts, because they're saying that she holds parts of southern Los Angeles, but Watts is a neighborhood in southern Los Angeles, California. She has Watts. Bordering the cities of Linwood, Huntington Park, and Southgate. She has a fucking big area, though. This is huge. Hmm. She has a huge area. All the way up to West Hollywood? Wow. She gets Manhattan Beach. She gets Malibu, Long Beach. Of course. Watts is in the 44th district. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I believe you, soul sister. Thank you for doing your research. Let's see something. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something. She has some parts of Watts. I'm telling you, because I'm reading this article and it says congressional ethics charges have tarnished Maxine Waters' reputation in Washington, D.C., but in the struggling, mostly Hispanic and Black neighborhood she represents, residents still hold the 10 terms, damn, all her life, Democratic Congresswoman in high esteem. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be in school, says Carol Jones, 51, said after finishing classes for the day at the Maxine Waters Education and Career Center. And that's the center that I'm talking about in Watts. The Maxine Waters Education and Career Center. If you Google Earth, the Maxine Waters Education and Career Center in Watts, that whole area looks like shit. So she covers a huge area. I have concerns that her black and brown communities don't fare as well. That's all I'm saying. And so I'm not, I you guys know, I don't care if you're black or white. I can't just be like, oh, Maxine Waters. I'm not sure that she's done the greatest job ever. I can't stand by that. All right, I better get up out of here. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know. I respect. I'm I'm seeing Nanette Barragan demonstrate since 2016 covers District 44. Okay. I, I, has it been that way since the riots? Maybe. Maybe. The riots really tore the city up. They need to set term limits. I agree. If the president can only serve two, that should be enough for them. Yes. Great soul sister on her Leo ish today. She said, I am right. Happy Wednesday, Tracy and the Mystical Misfits. Yes, welcome. Laugh out loud. I'm exhausted. You know us Leos, we're gonna research and research. 44th district is Nanette Barragan. Who the fuck is she? But, all right. I think 44th district is where I used to live. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna stop here. Born and raised in Los Angeles, I've seen Maxine fight for her district. I reside in her district. Did you live close to me? Why did I think you were from the valley? All this time, I was thinking you were from the valley. Man, it would have been nice to be in LA had I known. We could have met up and hung out. All right, guys, I gotta go. I will respect your research. I will respect your love for Maxine Waters, soul sister. Bye, everyone. Love you. Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live.